Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Now trackies, news coming in. Elaine Thompson Hira, our double Olympic champion, the woman that has won the 100 meters and the 200 meters in 2016 and 2021. The woman that also infamously left MVP is no longer being coached by her husband Darren Hera. Yes, I did not stutter. But interestingly, she is now being temporarily coached by, guess who? A former MVP coach. I didn't stutter there. Former MVP coach, Shaniki Osborne. Now, this is crazy to me because guess what? It seems as though, we're living in an MVP world. When I look at all of these coaches in Jamaica, it seems as though a majority of them at one point or another, has had some kind of connection with MVP. So this Shaniki Osborne is now training, Elaine Thompson here. And this is a temporary, setup throughout the rest of this 2023 season. Now, this arrangement, best believe it or not, is not, just starting now. This came about right after the national championships where Elaine Thompson Hero failed to make the individual team to the world championships. I'm talking about, Elaine failed, in the 100 meters by placing fifth at that particular point. And of course, she didn't even take up her spot, in the 200 meters. So that shocked many because, Elaine Thompson here, a woman of her caliber, we're expecting her to make the individual team, but she didn't make the individual team. However, she did make the team, on the relay. But again, Elaine is better than the relay, as what most people would say. I mean, this is a woman that has run 10.54, and 21.53. Clearly, making the individual team will always be her goal. But, that did not happen. So right after that, the arrangement was made. No, personally, when I think about it, either one or two things happen. I'm hearing an alleged, statement that Puma stepped in and said, "Look here, girl, this isn't working out. You need to figure something else out." I'm hearing that, but that's alleged. And I'm also, thinking along the lines of maybe, Elaine Thompson here herself just pulled up her big girl panties and said, "Listen, I've tried this huzzy, it's not working, and it's time for me to, try something else." Because remember, she herself said it, some time ago, where she said, "Listen, I'm doing everything correctly in training. I'm doing the same things I've always been doing, but somehow, some way, it's just not working. And some days I go home crying. When I'm driving home, I'm crying because clearly a frustration that this thing is just not working out for her." No, it seems as though she has made that move. And again, a lot of people, have been saying, "Hey, go back to MVP." Well, you know what? She got the next best thing. And that's a former, MVP coach. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see, what materializes, out of this new training setup, at least temporary. Let's see what happens for the rest of this season. Now, when I look back at, this whole, shindig with MVP Elaine leaving and, what's going on in 2023, personally, I've always said this from the beginning. When you talk about, signing some multi-million dollar deal, I'm always going to be for it. You know what I mean? And this is an alleged deal, clearly, right? I'm always going to be for it. But something I've always said as well is that, you have to put certain structures in place to ensure that you continue to be your best on the track, right? Now, I also did even most recently said clearly, when I look at, her move versus, Shelly's move, I've always thought, Shelly put certain things in place to ensure that she wouldn't fall off. Actually, she got much better, right? And I was saying that that's the only difference that I found with Shelly and Elaine was that it seems as though Elaine maybe didn't put certain things in place to ensure that she would continue to, run her best. Because let's go back to 2022, she won a bronze, yes, won a bronze medal. And of course, she didn't, win a medal in the 200. And from then on, a lot of people were saying, "Look here, she's on a downward spiral. It's not working out, figure something else out. Change coach. No, 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 no. Go back on an MVP." That's been the call, from then. Well, then again, it was the call since she left, right? But seen her only win bronze, and only because Jamaicans are craven, so only win bronze. There was a lot of call to say, "Listen, Elaine, this isn't working, go back." But for me personally, I was like, listen, at the end of the day, she's only done it for a year. You know what I mean? Maybe she'll get used to it next year and we'll see a much better performance from her. But into this 2023 season, things got much worse. We're talking about an Elaine that could not stay healthy, to even train, to even run at her best, and something that came to light, right after the championships, conveniently, was Stephen Francis himself saying, look here, the most important thing when it comes to training Elaine is that you have to ensure that she stays healthy, right? She's very delicate. She breaks down, her body breaks down multiple times for the month. That was shocking to many. I couldn't believe that, she gets injured so easily, right? So that would be the biggest struggle for a new coaching setup for Elaine Thompson here, was to just keep her healthy, right? And clearly, that was not able to be achieved in this 2023 season, because not only was she not able to stay healthy, but not stay healthy enough to even, compete, at her best at our national championships. And as a result, she did not make the individual team. But since then, she has made a move. And I'm excited to, see, what's going to happen here. I'm excited to see, again, I mean, the 2023 season only has so many more months left. I mean, the track season only has so many more months left. So I doubt I will see, much, change. But still, anything better than that 11:06 for me, is good. Remember, she's had some time. This happened right after the trials. So this Shanika Osborne has had some time with Elaine. And based on the things that Elaine has been saying on Instagram, it seems as though she's much faster than she was then. She's saying things that nothing happens before it's time, and she's healed. She's always been hinting, stuff like that on her Instagram. So it seems as though, Elaine Thompson here is turning up in as fit as a fiddle, and is ready to, give us a fantastic leg on the relay. I can't wait to see what she does. I did see her myself, on TikTok, dancing along and enjoying herself. So of course, it seems as though she's in a good place, and I can't wait to see again what this results in at the end of the day. Anyway, Chuckies, it's your turn now. Sound off in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Elaine Thompson Hero left her coach, her husband coach, and is now being coached by Shaniki Osborne. That is something that I didn't even think we would hear so soon in this 2023 season. This is crazy. And I mean, granted, we've been calling for it for a while, but still, I didn't think we would hear about it until the end of 2023, possibly, if she even decided to do that. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the situation? What do you think about this new coach Shaniki Osborne as well? For me personally, I don't have a thought process as it relates to Shaniki Osborne, because again, there's not much to go off. And also, my only thought process when I think about her is, well, she was a former MVP coach. Maybe she will know the structure or the training, set up a bit better and be able to get better results. That's my only thought process. But as it relates to, successes that she's had, I can't really point to much. So again, I'll have to wait and see as it relates to Shaniki Osborne. But again, what are your thought processes as it relates to, what's currently going on with Elaine? Are you excited, that she's actually did make a move? Do you think it's Puma that forced her to make the move? Or do you think it's Elaine that made the move herself? Sound off in the comment section below. Like the video and of course subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.